When we cross over this bridge, we're in Broulee. And high tide, you could come and swim in this little lagoon here. Broulee village by the sea. Used to be a shop up here on the right, cafe. And we used to get our milkshakes and a meat pie. That was our lunch. We'd come out here and surf. At lunchtime we'd come down to the cafe and we'd get a pint of milk, and the lady had put chocolate flavouring in it, and she'd stir it up in a carton of milk. We'd shake the carton of milk with the chocolate flavouring, get a meat pie covered in tomato sauce. That was lunch. I think we used to surf somewhere in here, one of these tracks that lead down to the beach. Yeah, it might have been the shop just here actually, that's where it was. Yeah, it's been remodelled a bit, but that's where it was. We'd come and get our milkshakes. Chocolate carton of milk at least. That track used to take us down to the Broulee Beach. Yeah, so straight ahead here to the Princes Highway. This is the bypass road that we could have taken had we not turned off. This will take us out to Maruya Heads. Quite sure how far it is, maybe 8 kilometres. And over to our left is the beach. You've probably got to walk 500 metres, I guess. And you're at the beach. Okay, what does this sign say? It says Bungalow Beach, south. Ooh. If I look down to the GPS, I can see all of the blue, the ocean. I think this actually takes us into the back of the airport. Yeah, it is. There's the Moruya Aerodrome. And this old road used to be way on the other side of it, right beside the beach. And if you turn left up here and head toward the airport, it'll bring you to a camping ground, and there's a little rock pool at the mouth of the Maruya River. There's a breakwater there and a little rock pool. We used to come out and swim, ride our bikes out here and swim. Race course speedway. Yes, the Maruya River's through those trees. Right, so instead of looking at me, I'm going to turn this camera around and check out the Maruya River. Looks like it's low tide. We used to ride our push bikes along this road all the time. There was hardly any traffic though in those days, so it was quite safe. And very shortly we'll come to the old Granite Quarry where the granite was mined for the Sydney Harbour Bridge pylons. It's all fenced off these days. Historic Quarry Park, turn left. So on Sunday, 2 days time, today's Friday, Sunday there's a guided tour through the quarry by a local historian, tells us all about it. So, and there's the quarry, it's all fenced off. So they used to mine the quarry there, bring it down here. There was a wharf, an old wharf, load it on the barges, tow the barges up to Sydney Harbour and use it to construct the bridge. So we won't stop more than just having a quick squeeze. There's the Granite Quarry over there. We used to come out and play there when we were kids. Used to be two entrances, one here on the right and one back where the gate is. Granite Town, yeah, that's what it was called. This was just around the corner was a weir. We used to call it the weir. And there was a rusting out hull of a ship. It was always here as long as I can remember. It was here on the left. Malabar Weir, it was just called the weir in my day, and that rusting out hull has been there and it looks the same. It looked like that 50 years ago, that I can remember. And over on the right we have farmland, dairy cattle, and of course it is subject to flooding, and it does flood. I used to go to school with some kids whose parents had a farm, dairy farm out here, and we used to drive a car out here and go fishing and swimming along here. But you had to be careful because there were sharks in the river. Yachts in the river, and I can see the Maruya Bridge, and I call it the new bridge. It actually opened in 1966, and the old bridge was a wooden one which was on this side of the new bridge, and it got demolished very soon after the new one opened. The old one was subject to floods, and the new one is well above the flood line. And the Criterion Hotel, it used to be called, don't know what it's called now. Yeah, this is the new bridge, and it's 56 years old. The new bridge. So this is the main street of Moruya, Vulcan Street, my hometown. When I was here there were no traffic lights, and the hotel on the left is the Adelaide Hotel.